And then in 2008, USB 3.0 was released, and this was known as Super Speed USB. USB 3.0 boasts speeds of 5 gigabits per second. The high-speed increase was meant for transferring large amounts of data, such as backing up to external hard drives. Now, subsequent releases of USB 3.0 was later released, such as USB 3.1, which was released in 2013, and this is also known as Super Speed Plus. USB 3.1 had a transfer rate of 10 gigabits per second, which is double of USB 3.0. Then soon after, USB 3.2 was released, which had a transfer rate of 20 gigabits per second. And in 2019, USB 4 was announced, and this has a transfer rate of 40 gigabits per second. Now, in addition to the different speeds of USB, there is also different types of USB cables, connectors, and ports that it uses. Now, USB cables will typically have two different connectors on each end of a cable. They will have either Type A, Type B, or Type C, with the Type A connector on one end and B and C type connectors on the other end. Now, the Type A connector is the host connector. This is a standard rectangular plug that you would plug into a computer, and computers will have several Type A USB ports. And even though this is the oldest connector type, it is still being used today. Now, on the other end of the USB cable, you might find different types of connectors, such as the Type B connector. The Type B connector is a square design with beveled corners on top. Now, this is also an older connector, but it's still being used today. This type of connector is what you would plug into most printers today, but it's also used on other devices, such as external hard drives, USB microphones, and so on. And another version of a Type B connector is the Mini B. And just like its name says, it's smaller than a Type B connector.